Each one of these binders, look at the binders in front of you. Study the outside, the colors, the designs. Feel the good energy radiating, guiding, offering you. And each one of these binders represents an expansion you'll partake in as the creator of Symbology series. Each one of these binders represents an expansion you will partake in as the creator of the Symbology series. And each one of the expansions will bring new insights and new life changes and positive. So here I am about 20 years later, reconnecting with my hypnotherapy book material, my school material. I've always had a strong desire to help people see the light within themselves. So after the completion of the program, as though my heart was in it, I felt that at the age of 20, I kind of needed to have a little bit more life experience, find my own light, my own love, my own passions, my own spiritual connection. And that way, down the road, I could then help people find it themselves, help them find it within themselves. So now revisiting this material will give me that opportunity to kind of reconnect to this material after 20 years, and like it's a whole new perspective. And here I'm now incorporating a part of my life to kind of better myself, to better reprogram some new ideas and concepts to help me take it to the next level. And I still have a strong desire to help people on this one-on-one level. So hopefully maybe tapping back into this will allow me to tap into the idea of becoming this offbeat hypnotherapist during the day and this spiritually creative creator by night, best of both worlds. So another reason why I'm tapping back into the hypnotherapy book is the story of Symbology. In the story of Symbology, Simon J. MoirR, the man, the myth, the legend of this story, I wrote him as a hypnotherapist in the late 70s, this healer, this creator, this spiritual madman, and I think by tapping back into the binder, it'll allow me to kind of better tell his story, better understanding to where he's coming from. But at the same time, it'll open me up to tap into things that I haven't tapped into a long time, to open up confidence, creativity, and whatnot, and help prepare for the next stages of my creative development. So hopefully by blending these two together, that'll just be one of the exercises to help me get to that next level of opening. And I feel that his story and my story, with the aspects of opening up and laying the foundation for a positive road, kind of begins right now with where I'm at and where I've written him throughout his journey. And as you relax, imagine a bright gold. One thing that I really liked doing was incorporating my own self-hypnosis tapes. I would do the induction, and then I would read a meditation from my dream book or a Celtic shamanism book to help guide me to those higher planes, those higher ideas. And with 20 years kind of passed from doing all this, I think I'm going to take that idea and bring it back. As I view this, I'm going to take what's best for me in this booklet and kind of help reprogram my mind at this level where I'm at to move forward, to take it to the next level. Deeper and deeper relaxed. Now in this beautiful neck of the woods, you notice. So the last thing I'm going to get is kind of going through all this material is open me up so I can prepare myself for the next stages of the Symbology expansions. Now inside these expansions are all about dreaming and writing stories, using the universe as a guide to kind of create this kind of style of art and creative energy. So by preparing myself now, the transition going into these expansions will be a lot smoother and a little bit more prepared mentally, creatively, and spiritually. So yeah, there we go. The journey began. So the two main reasons why I brought back my hypnotherapy history for this expansion was to get into the heart and the mind of the character Simon J. MoirR. In the story of Symbology, I portrayed Simon as a hypnotherapist in the mid-70s, and he had found great joy of helping other people see the light within themselves. And at the same time of helping people, he was also opening channels within himself, opening new frequencies, and doing self-hypnosis. And when all this started opening up, a floodgate of ideas started coming through, and he started documenting these both spiritual and both creative ideas and kind of blending them together and kind of creating these things where he would share them with friends and colleagues in small groups, and so I always felt that was like kind of like the way a great life to live is you're healing by day and creating by night, and sending a universal message, doing something positive. I think one of the main things that I'd have to do now is return to hypnotherapy school after 20 years and become a hypnotherapist to take on the same road as Simon J. MoirR, the character. So to get into the character of Simon, I'm going to plant the seeds of possibility of returning to hypnotherapy school after 20 years. And just like Simon, I have a strong desire to help people on a deeper level, to kind of connect with them on a positive path of progression. And the same token, I also like to open up myself with self-hypnosis or meditation and kind of document my visions, my ideas and concepts, and apply the spiritual with the creative. And with that vision, add going back to school just gets me closer and closer to getting into character. The seeds were definitely planted, fed, and watered. I love the progression I made from opening up the possibilities of becoming a hypnotherapist as a career to help other people see the light within themselves. However, I don't feel that my energy needs to take that route right now. I feel that my energy needs to be focused on the 4th installment of the Symbology series. Perhaps after that's completed, then I'll maybe ask the question, should I return to hypnotherapy at that point? I need to focus on the creative process, finish in this film, this project, and then that way I can pave roads for other possibilities, including becoming a hypnotherapist.
5. Deeper and deeper relax. 4. 3.